We'll be right back with more. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Hey, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Lonzo Ball is on his third NBA team. He said, coming to L.A., I was a young kid with a lot of expectations on me that I didn't really live up to. Then shipped off to New Orleans, I improved the areas that I needed the most work in. Now I'm the player I am in Chicago, one of the key guys, and trying to contribute every night. Kevin, back to you.
Great. Thank you, David. At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's White in at the point. And for Detroit, Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. Bagley is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Wiseman in at center, locking down the middle. And it's the Pistons to start out. And Bogdanovich kicks to Cunningham. Passes it to Wiseman. That's tipped. Clock at 6. Cunningham passes to Bagley. Stolen by Levine. Here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Now, here's Cunningham. The pass to Bogdanovich. Poke loose. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
You could see his confidence on that shot. DeMar DeRozan catches it, fires it without a pause.
Now here's Hayes. White covering. Outside for Bagley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, the rhythm, the timing, an encouraging sign seeing Bagley knock it down there off the catch.
Outside Williams. Back to White. 6 to shoot. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. No good on the triple. Bogdanovich inside. DeRozan defending. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. This Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. You definitely need a good coach.
And so Bogdanovich knows both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Cunningham against Levine. It's White on the wing. Pass to Vucevic. Back to White. Wiseman with the rebound. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. And now a good time to look at our power rankings through the last part of winter. Taking a look at Boston. They're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
And you know, right now for the Bulls, they've gotten into a bit of a rut. The season hasn't gone as they had hoped. You just get the feeling that they're somewhat discouraged right now, and that has them with an inability to break through.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Bagley finds Bogdanovich, and they take the lead.
And the reliability of Bogdanovich. His teammates know Bogey is good for that shot, so he gets the feed and sinks it.
Levine against Cunningham. Now, here's DeRozan. Defense right on him. Over Bogdanovich. And again, no good by Chicago.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss. Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
White drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
A nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Levine against Cunningham. Pass to Vucevic. On the wing, DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And that's now 6 points for DeMar DeRozan. Pass to Hayes. Rebound by the Bulls. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. The Pistons have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Outside, Bogdanovich. It's stolen by DeRozan.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Trailing by 2. There's the pass to Wiseman. Now, here's Cunningham. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
DeMar DeRozan on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And Vucevic kicks to Williams. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
On the wing, Levine, hoping to put that miserable performance against Toronto behind him tonight.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team. And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Hayes, no good. For Chicago, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And it's Levine that time on the assist from DeRozan.
We've seen the evolution of Levine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg, on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And As the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Cunningham dishes it to Bogdanovich. Pass to Bagley. He's with it. No points in the game yet for him. Detroit, no good that time either. Right side, White. And White slams it in.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Trying to get something going. That one, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. On the wing, Levine over Cunningham. Levine's shot is off. Pistons trail by 7. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Man, I'm a fan of that guy when he's shooting it from deep. Bogdanovich looks good every time it leaves his hand.
Now here's Levine. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
And no question, Kobe White can shoot it. How about the accuracy as well?
That might be underselling his ability, especially beyond the arc. He once set a franchise record with 7 threes in a single quarter.
That one is off.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Wiseman. Burks comes in for Bogdanovich. Diallo's checked in for Cunningham. And Morris subbed in for Hayes. And a change for the Bulls. Ball's checked in. And he sinks the second. Pistons trail by 5. Pass to Burks. Back to Morris. Outside, Bagley. Passes it to Burks. And stolen by White. Outside, Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Ball.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Torrey Craig comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kobe White. Ball hits them both. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 7-point differential. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Levine against Diallo. And again, no good by Chicago. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game. Osumu, he's checked in for the Bulls. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Diallo the pass to Morris. Diallo against Caruso. Now here's Diallo. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Just 5 to shoot.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls. That free throw good from Diallo. Diallo hits them both. So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Chicago leading by 5. And here is Ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And there's the pass to Dosunmu. And here is Craig. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. And so he hits both. Pistons trail by 7. Pass to Diallo. Now Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bagley against Drummond. Bagley kicks to Burks. The shot misses. Good D by Drummond. Chicago leading by 7. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Now here's Burks. Guarded closer. And the basket is good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Caruso. Ball dishes to Drummond. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Burks kicks to Morris. Passes to Stewart. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's Dosunmu. He averages about 5 points a game. To the paint, picked off in midair. Burks with it. He's picked up by Drummond. On the wing, Morris. The pass to Duran. Knocks it loose.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Here's Diallo. Pass to Burks. He kicks to Morris. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Dosunmu. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. And it's Drummond missing. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Detroit. They trail by 7. Duran, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Pass to Diallo. 36 seconds left in the first. Driving in. Passes it to Burks. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
And the pass to Drummond. No good with the layup.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
The shot by Stewart with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Now here's Dosunmu. He gets it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And, guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Now here's Hayes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Looking for Cunningham, and he gets it there. Over Levine. And it's Weissman at the elbow. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Now, here's Cunningham. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Shots good by Duran.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And Vucevic throws it down.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Back to Cunningham. He feeds it to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Ball feeling it out a bit. In the corner, it's Levine. Pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Levine. They get the rebound. Vucevic. Williams trying to break free. And it's Vucevic missing. The Pistons trailing. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Duren slams it in.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Kobe White, he's checked in for ball. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Levine, here we go. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Cutting to the rim with ease. Levine's quick first step and explosiveness is hard to contain.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drop.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He has 7. Pass to Hayes. The tray. Here's Duren. Goes up again. Over Williams. Shot's good by Duren. Duren's got the game tied up here for the Pistons. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Outside DeRozan. Now here's Vucevic. He's covered by Wiseman. Levine wide open. Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Pistons making a change here. Bagley's checked in. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside, White. Passes it to Vucevic. Cranes the three-pointer. Vucevic has got 5 points so far.
And Vuce knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
Cunningham looking it over. Here's Hayes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against Charlotte.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency. Solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
A shot by Williams, no good. Pistons trailed by 3. Hayes finds Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
And DeRozan kicks to White. Now the pass to Vucevic. To the inside. Here's DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. 10 points for him. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Timeout called, the Pistons. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Outside, Bagley. He's with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 5 to shoot. Bagley the pass to Wiseman. It's stolen by Vucevic. For 3, Levine knocks down the 3 ball. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Cunningham with it. Now defended by Levine. Bagley kicks to Bogdanovic. Shoots over DeRozan. Here's Wiseman. DeRozan with the rebound.
Normally he drains that.
Cunningham against Levine. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
A springing athlete. Everybody knows about Levine and his bounce. He's just hard to check. And look, he was fouled right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Levine.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart checked in for Wiseman. Burks comes in for Bogdanovic. And Diallo subbed in for Cunningham. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Bulls. And so Levine nails both of them. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Now, here's Diallo. Back to Burks. Looking to end the run. Nice jump shot. Good. He has 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
DeRozan against Burks. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. White trying to get open. And it's Vucevic missing.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Now here's Hayes. He's tightly guarded. Burks on the wing. Here's Bagley. No good. Shot missing. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Levine. Here's Craig. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Morris is checked in for Hayes. And the Bulls making a change also. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Bagley against Craig. Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And Chicago has possession, following the bucket by the Pistons. Levine finds Vucevic. Over Stewart. Here's Craig. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now, here is Morris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Diallo. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't treat another guy like a jungle gym out there.
And here's Diallo. Morris passes to Stewart. Burks dishes to Morris. Bagley with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Bagley's got his third bucket of the night.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Pass to Caruso. It's stolen by Morris. Offensive rebound. Stewart. AT that time from Vucevic. Chicago leading by 6. Here's Caruso. And he gets the bucket.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
What's up?
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. No shot.
That one misses for Caruso. Pistons trail by 8. Morris outside. Pass to Bagley. Out to Morris from downtown. And they'll get another chance. A second chance effort. Here's Bagley. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And how about the strength on display there? Even when you whack Bagley, he's outstanding at fighting through it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throws off from Bagley.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Now here's Caruso. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Morris, trailing here by 8. To the left wing. Caruso against Burks. 6 on the shot clock. Morris kicks to Diallo. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Got a piece of it. Now Diallo. Out left to the wing. Bagley finds Stewart. Here's Diallo. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Chicago calls timeout. And he's a physical 6'8 center for the Pistons. And it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watches film, takes notes. He wants to be great.
And the Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Torrey Craig. Dosunmu comes in for Zach LaVine. And Ball subbed in for White.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Passes it to Duran. Morris inside. He's covered by Ball. Morris, no good.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Dosunmu's shot's good. Dosunmu's got 6 points.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
The pass to Burks. Here's Stewart. Shoots over Vucevic. And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers. And I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 steals, and 3 assists. What'd you think, Shaq, about Chicago?
They're playing with speed, pushing the ball off turnovers and long rebounds, running every chance they get. Because we all know scoring on the break is so much easier than finding open shots in half court.
Over to Kenny. What'd you think about Detroit?
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Bagley. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 spot. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
Cunningham kicks to Hayes. Back to Cunningham. Over Levine. Goes back up. Bagley. Chicago grabs the miss.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Levine looking around. Fires it up. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Levine's got 14 points for the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Bagley, no good.
And off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here's White. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Bogdanovich. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Levine against Bogdanovich. White, good. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Back to Cunningham. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Vucevic is checked in. Chicago with the ball. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Cunningham against Levine. Right side, Williams. Shoots over Duren. Williams' shot is off.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Hayes. And it's Wiseman at the elbow. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside, forcing the defense to compromise with the foul.
For Detroit, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And even though he didn't see a ton of time on the floor in his 1 year in college, nobody doubted Patrick Williams and his upside.
Now here's Hayes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes to Wiseman. Back to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Duren slams it in.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Levine. 14 points for him. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Bogdanovich passes to Duren. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Outside, White. Now the feed to DeRozan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich. And it didn't take long for Williams to live up to his potential.
No, and that's where basketball can be so funny sometimes. He started every game his rookie season after not starting at all at Florida State. Let's just say his game might be more tailored for the league.
A free throw dropped for DeRozan. Detroit making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making six figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Now here's Hayes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wiseman. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Now here's White, covered by Hayes. And there's the pass to Levine. Kicks to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Vucevic. And another miss by Chicago.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Now here's Hayes. Vucevic defending. Pass to Bogdanovic. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovic has got 10 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. In transition, here come the Bulls. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Not afraid to go inside. DeRozan even picks up the whistle that time.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls. And he makes the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. So it's Detroit now. It's a 14-point game. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Wiseman kicks to Stewart. Sinks that one from the post. Stewart's got 7.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Cunningham against Levine. And it's DeRozan at the elbow. Clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. Lays it up off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Now here's Wiseman. Now here's Bogdanovic. Pass to Stewart. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight from the baseline. Nice hit again. Williams kicks to Vucevic. White with it. He's got 9. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by White. White's got 3 assists tonight.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Now here's Hayes. It's a 16-point game. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Stewart. Lobbed up there for Cunningham. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Vucevic. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Williams. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Pistons have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Cunningham on the wing. Guarded by Levine. And the pass to Hayes for the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Stewart. Burks comes in for Bogdanovich. Diallo's checked in for Cunningham. And Morris subbed in for Hayes. And then for Chicago, Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Kobe White. Bounce pass from Morris. Pass to Wiseman. Feeds it to Burks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Burks. It doesn't go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Dosunmu, the pass to Ball. For 3, Levine. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wiseman's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Ooh, and when DeMar DeRozan is cooking with grease, he is borderline unstoppable. And he's feeling it right now.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Ball. Inside, it's stolen by Morris. Ball with the bucket.
And Ball showing some killer instinct there. A solid athlete who knows how to score through contact.
Pistons trail by 16. Pass to Diallo. And here's Burks. He's got 6. Back to Diallo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Diallo's got 6.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 6. Here's Levine. It's hauled in by Diallo.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Wiseman up top. 1:39 left in the 3rd quarter. Stolen away. Ball with it. Guarded now by Morris. The feed to DeRozan. Drummond trying to get himself free.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
shooting 2.
Free throw good. Burks. Hayes, he's checked in for Morris. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Alex Caruso comes in for Levine. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Here's Dosunmu. 9 points in the game so far. And Wiseman sends it back. Diallo against Caruso. Diallo, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Burks. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good. Burks. And Burks hits 2 free throws. Chicago leading by 10. Outside, ball. Taken away by Hayes. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Burks looking around. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Ball slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's Diallo. Drops in the layup for 2. Diallo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. The free throw drops for Caruso. And so Caruso nails both of them. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So for Chicago right now, Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. White is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Ball in at the 3 slot. Wiseman kicks to Burks. Shot clock at 5. The shot, no good. Nice D from Williams. Here's Caruso. Makes it off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 12.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Hayes after the Bulls pick up 2. He lobs it up and finished off by Wiseman.
And just caught the D there by surprise. Loveland Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop.
We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Ball dishes to Williams. The shot missing.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Cunningham passes to Burks. Knocked away. Stolen by Ball. Fast break, Chicago. White, wide open. He fires. His 3-pointers off the mark. Pistons trail by 10. Now Hayes. Passes to Burks. Fires from 14. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's White, and it's blocked. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Burks. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Pistons. Zach LaVine's checked in for the Bulls. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And the Pistons making a change here. Livers is checked in. And the first one drops. He's off on the second.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Hayes, the pass delivers. Back to Hayes from the arc. No good on the shot. Bulls leading by 11. Outside, Ball. Here's LaVine. Here's Vucevic. From down in the low post, it goes.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
Back to Hayes. The pass to Wiseman. He kicks it to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And sometimes you forget Cunningham's height, but boy, he puts it to use down low.
On the wing, Williams. White looking around. Pass the ball. Puts up a three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Pistons now going the other way. Livers the pass it to Cunningham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Joe Harris is checked in for the Pistons. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Detroit. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Stewart's checked in for Joe Harris. The Bulls leading by 10. Now here's White. Pass to LaVine. Over Bogdanovich. And it's LaVine that time on the assist by White. White's got 5 assists in the game. Hayes the pass to Cunningham. Now here's Bogdanovich. And it's Wiseman at the elbow. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's LaVine. With the second effort. That's tipped. Cunningham against Ball. Cunningham's shot is off.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
LaVine kicks the ball. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And then Cunningham slams it in.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King. That one drops for him. And the Bulls lead by 12.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Stewart passes to Hayes. Now here's Wiseman. Vucevic defending. 6 to shoot. Corner shot. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's LaVine. Williams dishes to LaVine. The Bulls need to get a shot on. And it's White missing. Here's Vucevic. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Love watching Vucevic rebounding the rock. The effort he plays with brings his whole team up.
And for years, it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. Multi-time All-Star. This is a big man that really does it all.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. And Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially when you consider how efficient he is.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Down by 15.
He's been pretty careless with the ball. 4 turnovers is a stat you do not want next to your name.
Vucevic trying to get open. And that one drops. Levine's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Agile play by Levine, finding his way around the contact to get a shot.
Bogdanovich passes to Wiseman. Hayes down low. He's covered by Ball. Here's White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Bulls lead by 19.
I love how Ball moves the rock. Incredible instincts on the offensive end.
And Hayes kicks to Cunningham. To the wing on the left. Can they get it? And Stewart lays it up and in.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Now here's Ball. Defense is right there. And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That's his first foul. Diallo, he's checked in for Detroit. And Chicago also making a switch. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. Here's White. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Pistons trail by 17. Hayes with it. With the drive. Passes it to Stewart. Wide open. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
There's the pass to Levine. At the top of the key, Williams. Over Stewart. It's deflected. And here's Diallo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow. He got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Chicago with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Feeds to Levine. Over Diallo. Another shot. And Vucevic finishes inside. Vucevic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Hayes. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. 5 on the clock. That one good for 2.
How about the attitude of Bogdanovich? When he's got it going, he's looking to fire it every time.
Ball's knocked loose, taken away by Hayes. And stolen by White. The open shot, Levine. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, here's Stewart. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bogdanovich. Stewart trying to get open. Here's Wiseman. Pass to Stewart. And Hayes kicks to Diallo. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. It's Williams with the drive. Count that bucket.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Without his heroics here tonight, this could have been a second straight loss for them. But he was sensational, and instead of a losing streak, he may have them headed in the opposite direction now. Passes it to Diallo. Bogdanovich against DeRozan. And Bogdanovich kicks to Diallo. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by Levine. 23 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Wiseman the pass to Bogdanovich. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for DeMar DeRozan.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Diallo against Ball. Bogdanovich passes to Diallo. Bogdanovich against DeRozan. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, I love how adept Bogdanovich is in these sets. Fantastic at just getting space to shoot in that pick and roll.
Now, here's Ball. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The pass to DeRozan. 4 on the clock. Over Bogdanovich. DeRozan's shot is off. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
We're focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, so we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.